Hello students, today and right now we will be dealing with convenience foods. So you will learn what are convenience foods, what is their role in the daily diet and what is their nutritional contribution to our daily life. Now convenience foods are defined as foods that require little preparation. Some convenience foods only require heating and are ready to eat in less than 5 minutes. The majority of convenience foods are processed foods. However, pre-cut, pre-washed, frozen and canned fruits and vegetables also can be classified as convenience foods. They are healthy foods but are usually more expensive than less prepared fresh fruits and vegetable foods. Let us look at the history. It's like a story behind the development of convenience foods. In the year 1969, Julius Maggi, son of an Italian immigrant, was put in charge of his father's mill in the sleepy village of Kemptal near Zurich, Switzerland. Julius, a very alert and imaginative businessman, had travelled extensively, and during his travels he became aware of the many changes which are taking place all over the continent. This industrial revolution was in full swing, and wherever he went, new factories were being built. So he started employing many men and women in his plants to work and produce large amount of goods. Now entire families, husbands, sons, brothers, sisters, wives, everybody started working. As a result of these long hours away from home, dietary deficiencies began to spring up throughout the population. Now, out of necessity, what we call today the convenient foods were created. So, because in order to meet the needs of the people working in these factories, they started looking for easy to prepare and quick cooking foods. Thus began the modern convenience foods. Now, it led to a further revolution by Nicholas Appert, who invented the process of canning. Many of the products had their origin, that is the canned products had their origin and in military developed foods which are designed for long storage and ease of preparation in the battlefield. After the war, many commercial food companies were left with surplus manufacturing facilities. Now, they started making use of these facilities to produce freeze dried foods, and therefore the canned foods were born. Canned foods can truly be called as first mass produced foods, and other kinds were developed with improvement in food technology. Now, as we go along, we will see that consumers started to let the food industry make great many decisions on matters of taste. Now, in these convenience foods or the canned food, there is no denying that flavor, texture and nutrients suffered, but people began to rely on these because they were saving their time and their taste simply changed to accommodate the new products. Majority of the convenience remained the hallmark of modern food and nutrition. Throughout the remainder of the 20th century, convenience foods continued to gain in popularity, and they later changed the terminology to fast food, the ultimate convenient food which joined the revolution. Now, as we go along, you will realize that technological developments in the field of food processing equipment, processes and packing material have brought a revolution in the development of foods as per the necessity, taste as well as nutritional requirements of the consumers, and moving slowly towards healthy, well balanced offerings and dietary options. Let us look at the scope of the convenience foods. The target group for convenient food is considered to be 20 to 60-year-old people due to their buying power or capacity. In recent years, there is an increase in the number of working women, changing lifestyles and an increase in nuclear and double income families. influence of the media, increase in foreign travel, integration of ethnic foods into the local food habits, and desire for quality foods has increased the need and demand for the what we call today convenience foods. Now, importance of these convenient foods. Traditional foods are available at commercial level, which are prepared by cottage industries and by multinational companies. Supplementation with the protein rich sources and preparation of ready to eat foods would correct nutritional inadequacy and provide variety. Convenient mixes are needed for all segments of population, including armies, railways, and even patients. The convenience foods meet the urgent need of situation of offering hospitality to unexpected guests and a busy housewife. Changing lifestyle has brought about changes in eating habits that has great demand for convenient foods in Indian market. Desire for more leisure time and demand for foreign or sophisticated dishes inspired by the media and increased trends meets the desire to taste new products. Now, let us look at the usefulness of these convenient foods. These convenient foods are reliable and they are consistent in qualities because they are manufactured with specific processes, therefore, and they also follow international standards in food preparation like ISO or HACCP. Therefore, they are reliable and day in and day out consistency in quality is maintained. These convenient foods are available in all seasons. Ethnic and exotic meals are readily available. Suppose if you want to eat authentic pizza from Italy or any other authentic pasta dishes or any French cuisine, you can go to a specialty food market and buy these products in the form of the convenient foods, which you can bring them home, reheat and have the same taste. Now, convenient food save the space and labor. One doesn't have to spend lot of time in the kitchen in preparing these. They have equally good nutritional value, or in fact sometimes they are enriched with various nutrients, therefore they give more nutritive value. There is a reduction in the food preparation time and the wastage of food as the portions are very limited. They allow for inclusion of great variety and quality in our daily diets. They are very easy to handle and they look very attractive. A person is unable to cook can use these products easily. If you are not able to cook but you want to desire to eat some exotic food, then this is the easy and the best method. Modern production techniques and preservation methods minimize nutritional loss of pre-cooked products. Frozen vegetables take less time to prepare but often have the same nutritional value as fresh products if they are frozen immediately after harvesting. In most cases, the nutrients and vitamins are preserved. Nutrition information easily accessed by the nutrition labeling. Limitations or disadvantages. Improper handling can lead to food spoilage. What we mean here is one must follow the instructions with regard to the storage and preparation temperatures. So, if we do not follow the instruction with relationship to this, then it can lead to food spoilage, because some foods need to be stored at a refrigeration temperature and they cannot be stored at room temperature. Canned foods tend to develop specific flavor if they are gone beyond the date. High initial investment is required. More expensive than fresh foods, definitely, because of the processing methods. Foods may be higher in fat, making their energy content high. Yes, sometimes the convenient foods have a high energy content. Foods are often higher in sodium because it is cheap flavor and salt which is added to convenient foods helps as a preservative. The cook cannot control the ingredients of the product, therefore, it is harder to control the sugar, the fat and the salt content. Definitely, people who are having health issues like diabetes, cardiovascular disorder or high cholesterol level and hypertension, it is difficult to control the sugar, fat and salt of these foods. Foods allow little recipe modification. So, whatever is prepared as it is, it has to be reheated and consumed and you cannot modify the recipe. Foods are often processed. Criticism regarding the convenience foods. Several groups have cited the environmental harm of single serve packaging due to increased use of plastics that contribute to solid waste in landfills. So, when you buy a single serve product, that means that many more amount of cans or packaging material which needs to be destroyed or which needs to be rid of. Health organizations have spoken out about high level of salts, fats and preservatives in these products that contribute to obesity epidemics in Western and developing nations. What is the role and type of foods? They reduce drudgery work, avoid heavy laborious work like grinding, cooking, fermenting for hours together and hence make the work faster. They save the space and clumsy appearance. They occupy less space in the kitchen or pantry. No extra labor. There is no extra labor required in the production of convenience foods when you bring them home. Efforts. There is less effort required in the manufacturing process of convenience foods as it is less laborious and it can be prepared conveniently without long procedures. The preparation of convenience food is very convenient as many of these foods do not even require any pre-treatments. It is highly profitable. In some instances, retail sales of foods may provide higher profit margins for food retailers compared to the profits attained from sale of the individual ingredients. Type of convenience foods. Convenience foods can be classified into three groups: ready to eat foods RTE, ready to use foods RTU and beverages. Now let us look at the details. Ready to eat foods. The foods that can be directly consumed from the package with or without warming, thawing and without preparation are called ready to eat foods, and they include the following such as processed cheese, cheese spread, butter and ghee, dairy sweets like gulab jamuns, kala jamun, all which come in the cans, other sweets like son papdi, son halwa, Mysore Parks, etc. Bakery products include various varieties of biscuits, breads and cakes. Snack foods such as jaggery based, cereal based, fried snacks like chips, wafers, etc. Now processed foods include paneer curries, dal fries, parathas, all these are in the form of packets being sold in the market which you need to bring it home and reheat it. Frozen foods like ice cream, idli, chicken, kebabs, etc. Then extruded snacks, cereals and pulse based, traditional sweets like laddus, etc. and others like chutney powders, fruit chutneys, pickles. Now ready to use foods, foods which need some preparation like cooking, frying, etc. like masala mixes, example butter chicken, garam masala, chaat masala. Then table relishes like mayonnaise, ketchups, sauces, jams, jellies. Then freshly cut vegetables, carrots, beans, cabbage, etc. Ready to cook foods, noodles, idlis, you get idli mixes, noodle mixes, rava idli mixes, etc. So we continue with ready to fry foods which includes papads, finger chips, wafers, fryams and chicken, etc. Now ready to constitute foods include khova powder, kulfi mix, convenience ice cream mix and weaning mixes. Now, the most popular which we have started depending upon are the breakfast cereals like cornflakes, wheat flakes in various flavors, jowar and millet based flakes, pops and extruded cereals. Then there are fruit based and non-fruit based canned foods, now which include cut vegetables, fruits which are canned, pulp, rasgulla, gulab jamuns which are coming in cans again, curries which can be opened from a packet, which also include meat, fish and chicken. Then these are again classified as canned fruits, canned vegetables and other canned products. Now, beverages, ready to drink beverages that can be directly consumed from the container, like various drinks we get in the market, apple, mango, strawberry and milk based beverages. Then convenient foods like Horlicks, Complan and malt shakes are available in Tetra packs with a shelf life of 4 months. Sweet and salted lassi and cold coffee are available with a shelf life of 6 months. Natural fruit juices are also being sold in Tetra packs and even coconut water is being sold in packs. Ready to serve beverages. These beverages need some preparation before serving. The beverages have to be diluted or reconstituted before use. Diluted means concentrates are available, water is added, whereas reconstitution means powders are taken to which water is added, mixed and it is served. These include fruit concentrates in different flavors and various other products such as Tropicana, spicy tomato rasam, soup, chicken soup, convenience soup powders and convenience juice powders like Rasna. Pasta foods we can include under that vermicelli, noodles, macaroni, etc. Now, we have very popular weaning foods which just need to be reconstituted with water, and there are a lot of things which influence the taste and the choice of these convenience foods by the consumer, which I am just going to tell you right now. And the influence of food choices, it plays a prominent role in the choice of the consumer, and this includes because foods provide a shortcut. Convenience foods provide a shortcut in food preparation. The choice of any item is influenced by the time saving factor, the cost, how much it costs and the quality of the final product. So, the final product is as close to natural product as possible, then more the consumer prefers it. The convenience food preparation requires less time, energy and skill, as it plays an important role in the consumer behavior and understanding the relation of fast food to a consumer's choice, and consequently better health for all ages. Therefore, adding certain traits to certain products seems healthy or beneficial, such as if you want to have a better sale of your products, fresh fruits and vegetables could increase the addition of these and consumption of these specific food choices. Now, let us see in conclusion what are the things that influence the use of convenience foods, and we will just try to understand the entire lesson that we have learnt so far. Even though after being economical and convenient, most of the consumers prefer the traditional type of foods which are fresh and natural flavors without any preservatives or artificial ingredients. People do not prefer convenience food because of the general feeling that these foods lose all the natural vitamins and minerals which are present in them after days of preservation and different treatments given to them during processing. They think that their money is going to be wasted if they go for convenience foods. Now, various foods help to prevent the age-old traditional method of long preparation of grinding, cooking or fermenting for hours and hence make the work faster. Healthier convenience food chains have an important role. Few of the convenience foods are even helpful to patients suffering from various disorders, and foods include ragi powder for the diabetic patient, almond beverages or Horlicks or Boost for the growing children or the weak people. And these foods, they save time and energy, even catering to industry manufacturers and increasing the scope with the demand. Hence, there is a great scope for these industries in the future based on the awareness of and hygienic factors. Another advantage of convenience food is they occupy less space in the kitchen. But at the same time, there are equal number of people who are buying the convenience foods because they understand the need for saving the time and saving the space and saving the labor of the person who is working in the kitchen. But at the same time, people who believe in more traditional methods of preparation are still not able to understand the meaning of convenience foods, because those people have a lot of time on their hands and they would like to prepare the food in the more traditional manner. So, I hope you have understood the definition of convenience foods, what it means exactly, what is its scope, and how a convenient food is not a food which is without nutrition but also provides equally and also preserves enough amount of nutrients in terms of vitamins and minerals.